pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select
Soy Sebastiano.
Yo, yo, yo. Into the O. The future of ATL. The team that I will be playing for next year. But other than that, we're not going to talk about me. We're going to talk about everybody else on the team, okay? So basically, right, we got DeJounte Murray. And since we got DeJounte Murray, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, they're going to be good. They're not going to make it too far. They're probably going to be like the 4th, 5th seed. Maybe the 6th. And I'm telling you, we're not. Okay? It was a breath of energy. That's what it was, okay? Keep in mind, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without DeJounte Murray. Okay? And we damn sure can do it with DeJounte Murray. So let me tell y'all what's up. So, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, okay? And let me tell you who was the stars of the team. Let me tell you who was doing the best. Trae Young and John Collins. This year, John Collins has not been playing as well as he did last year. We signed him to like a $180 million contract or something. I don't remember exact price. Maybe a lot less than that. But we paid him a lot of money because he played so good. But then this year, he was injured a lot. He broke his finger. He sit out a lot. And when he was playing, he wasn't playing with that explosiveness that he did last season. He wasn't dunking on people's head no more. He wasn't guarding up on defense and getting blocks. I'm telling y'all, he used to get one block every game last season, or that's what it felt like. Now, I don't think I've seen him get a block this season, honestly, and I watch every single game. So, let me tell you, the biggest problems this season was really Kevin Huerter and John Collins. Is we was paying them way too much money to do nothing. We gave Kevin Huerter $60 million, and I think we gave John Collins $90 million. We're giving up $100+ million for two players that aren't doing it, putting in any effort, especially on defense. Kevin Huerter, listen, bro, I like Kevin Huerter, but we shouldn't pay someone $60 million just to freaking put up 2 threes a game, make 2 threes a game. We don't need to spend $60 million on 6 points. He's a good knockdown shooter, but I'm telling you, he's not clutch. He might make a lucky clutch shot every here and there, but I promise you, Kevin Huerter is not clutch. He doesn't do no defense. He's not getting no defensive stops. If you want Kevin Huerter to get you a defensive stop at the end of the game, he's literally, when someone drives, he's going to stop at the free throw line and watch them and hope Capella blocks them. Because that's what they've been doing, is guard them, and then they'll stop and they'll let Capella take them from there. And that's not it, bro. We cannot keep doing that. Another thing, Trae Young didn't have a secondary ball handler. Okay, now last year with Lou Williams was an experienced ball handler, and he can score, he can create his own shot. But then we had Delon Wright this year. Yes, he was more defensive, and that's pretty much it. I wouldn't put Delon Wright over Lou Williams at an offensive standpoint or passing. I still feel like Lou Williams was still a way better passer than Lou Williams, and he's a lot more clutch. DeAndre Hunter played phenomenal. Love you, DeAndre. Bogey played phenomenal. Trae Young played phenomenal up until the playoffs. Other than that, everyone else pretty much played bad. Gallinari, he did what he needed to do, but he didn't do nothing drastic. He wasn't dropping no 20. He was just being Gallinari. I'm not shaming Gallinari. He played similar to how he did last year, and he gave you what he had. He didn't fucking play like dog shit like Kevin Huerter. Like Kevin Huerter, he freaking was so good one year and then so trash the next year. So John Collins felt a little unmotivated, uninspired. And I feel like since we got DeJounte Murray, I feel like this will inspire the players to play more defense and to, just kind of light that spark up to help us, yeah, we're going to make it to the playoffs. Because if we made it to the playoffs without DeJounte Murray, we can damn sure make it to the playoffs with DeJounte Murray, especially past the Eastern Conference Finals, maybe even the Finals. Maybe this year it's going to be the Clippers versus the Hawks in the NBA Finals. I bet $100 on it? Exactly. You don't. You're scared. So this is my expectations, right? I am not asking for too much. I am not asking for too much. Every single person in our starting lineup is capable of being an all-star, okay? You literally have Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Clint Capella, okay? Capella averages a double-double. John Collins is John Collins. DeAndre Hunter has been phenomenal. Y'all haven't been paying much attention to DeAndre Hunter this year, but he's been playing great, bro. Especially on the defensive end. But I don't expect him to be an all-star anytime soon. I want DeAndre Hunter to do what he needs to do. I don't need him to try to carry nothing. You don't have to try to be number one. It's straight. What I want for this team is I want balanced scoring. Trae averaged 28 points this year. It is unacceptable for Trae Young to average 28 this year. At most, Trae Young should average 26 points. Trae Young should average around 24, 25 points this season, and DeJounte Murray should be averaging around 21, 22. If DeJounte Murray doesn't 25 games. We got 25 games. If we're 25 games, if we're not 15 and 10, at least 15 and 10, bro, I don't know what to say, bro. DeJounte Murray, if he's averaging less than 19, Trae Young, you're doing too much. Learn to pass the rock. You don't have to do what you did last season. You have trustable teammates. That's why they put Bogey on the bench. Because Bogey was having trouble scoring because Trae Young wouldn't let him make his own space. So they put Bogey on the bench where he could create his own space. And this man averaged 17 points off the bench. He was third in line for 6th Man of the Year under Tyler Hero and Kevin Love. Now, I heard a rumor saying that Trae Young and DeJounte Murray one of them have to be in the game at all time. That is kind of odd. I don't know how Bogey's going to play like that. But hopefully DeJounte Murray, I think DeJounte Murray would feed Bogey real well, actually. I don't know. That's going to be really freaking interesting. But Bogey is talent. And I really do not want Bogey's talent to be wasted this season. If Bogey's put in the right position, I promise you, he could average like 24 points a game. Because literally, there's been games where this man will drop 20 bomb for a whole week. But then he'll probably do like an 8-point game, a 9-point game. That's why his average stayed around 16, 17. But he can average a good 20 points per game. He's off the bench averaging 17 points. That is phenomenal for Bogey, bro. You do not want his potential to be wasted. He's turning 30 this year. You want to use him while you can, while you still have him. Because he's going to knock them things down. Now, in the starting lineup, now that we don't have Kevin Huerter or Bogey in the starting lineup anymore, Kevin Huerter's actually traded. But now that Bogey's not in the starting lineup, Kevin Huerter's not in the starting lineup, we gave up a lot of offense. We have plenty of offense. We was number 2 in the offense this year and number 28 in defense. We gave up a lot of offense for defense, and they're trying to balance it out real well. Kevin Huerter was a 3-point shooter. Gallinari was a 3-point shooter. Bogey's a 3-point shooter. But he's not in the starting lineup no more. He's on the bench. So your most reliable 3-point shooter in your starting lineup is Trae Young. And Trae Young has trouble creating his own space. So he either launches it from the 3 or gets a catch and shoot, which that doesn't happen very often because he's mainly ball dominant. So if Trae Young could get more open corner 3s and more of that and let DeJounte Murray facilitate a lot more, then it's going to look really good because DeJounte Murray can get most of the assists. You can get most of the points. John Collins can get the lobs. Capella can get the lobs. And then when you have the ball, Trae Young, you have 3 options to get lobs, including DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter can catch lobs too. But DeAndre Hunter is not the most reliable 3-point shooter as Bogey or Trae. So, yeah, we went from having a whole team of players that can shoot 3s. The only person on our team that really couldn't shoot 3s was Capella and Okongwu. Now, we only have 2 players that are reliable 3-point shooters, and that's Trae Young and Bogey. Everybody else is okay, and they might hit a corner 3 every once in a while, but they're not reliable. So we went from, I think, the number 1 3-point team in the NBA. I think we was the number 1 3-point team in the NBA. I think we're going to go down. So we're definitely going to go down in offense this season. I'm pretty sure we are. I'm pretty much guaranteeing that we're gonna go down in offense a little bit. We're probably gonna be maybe 8th, 9th, 10 in offense, but hopefully we can balance it out by getting maybe 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in defense. So it's all about balancing it out. That's what we try to do this year. So yeah, I'm going to need Trae Young to do a lot more effort on the defensive end. I really don't want him to start playing lazy just because he feels like DeJounte Murray is going to guard everybody for him. Because our starting lineup, we do have 2 small guys in our starting lineup now. So yeah. But other than that, bro, I think we're good, bro. We're bougie, bro. But yeah, man, I'll see y'all boys later. Make sure y'all stay up.
That's it, yeah. And I been getting a lot of bread. I ain't fucking for a month. I been getting a lot of head. Bitches stay at a swap, but I said what I said. When I pull it with a stick, get bad bullet spread. Let the beat play out, cause I'm going through a lot. So much shit up on my mind.